into the dark room and focus on you. Everybody wants destiny. Everybody wants manifestation. Everybody wants fulfillment. Everybody wants the next level in a relationship and a higher quality of living. But nobody wants to eliminate distractions. Nobody wants to disappear for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and get into a place where you can focus on just you. Where you can shut out every distraction. Where you can shut out the world for just a season and focus on you. A man is rewarded in public for what he does in private. Can you unplug for just a moment and focus on you? Focus on what matters. It's time to get raw. It's time to look ourselves in the mirror and come to the resolve that this version of ourselves is not going to carry us in the stretch. That I've been this version of myself long enough that if I don't change, if I don't do something about this, then I'm going to find myself bankrupt. Some of the most monumental and transformational portraits and pictures that we've ever seen were developed in the dark room. We celebrate athletes and we celebrate critical figures and innovators and actors, and we praise them and claim them our heroes, and we follow them by the millions. We love what they do in public, but you don't know the story behind the story. You don't know the blood, the sweat. You can see the tears that they cried, the countless weeks where they went without sleep to get where they are. Life is to live and not know why you're living. I'm just wondering if there's anybody here that wants their future, that wants to fulfill their destiny. Once said, we do not say anything about future products. We work on them in secret, and then we release them to the world. We only have so much real estate in our minds and our hearts. We only have so much bandwidth in our mental capacity
if for 10 years, if you didn't avoid doing what you knew you needed to do, what would you be like? What would happen if you just stopped wasting the opportunities that are in front of you? You'd be, who knows how much more efficient? 10 times more efficient. 20 times more efficient. You have no idea how efficient people get. It's completely off the charts.
I need you to confront you. I need you to confront you because you're the one holding you up. I need you to confront you. I need you to look in the mirror and tell you, you are not going to do me like this no more. You're not going to keep procrastinating. You're not going to keep thinking like that. I need you. You're not. You're not going to continue to sabotage me. You're not. I get frustrated with humans when somebody says and they upset. I get frustrated with humans when somebody borrows money from you and you don't pay it back and you're upset. I get upset with you when you're about to eat, they don't bring your food out the way you want your food out and you're so upset and you let them have it. But then you disappoint you and you don't let you have it. You give you a pass. You give you a pass. You're not where you're supposed to be financially and you give yourself a pass. You know you're better than that. You know you should be further in life, but you keep letting you slide. It's time to punish you. You didn't tell you no more TV, no more snacks, no more desserts. No, we're working out now. No more alcohol, not right now. No, I can't handle it right now. You need to tell you that you owe you something. Hold you accountable and don't let you off the hook. I want you to challenge you this year to do something you've never done before, to have something you never had before.
Any goal that you want to achieve that's worthwhile in your life require all in effort. Every moment, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year, for as long as it takes to get where you're going, you should be consumed with that path. What you do at night matters. What you do in the morning matters. What you do when your friends are out drinking matters. What you do on Saturday matters. What you do on Sunday matters. Success is not predictable. What day it is, it's still one, no matter what. And you guys pretend like you can work 7, 8, 10 hours a day and then spend the rest of your time off and you think you're going to be somewhere. You're not. You have to dedicate every fucking breath, every fucking ounce of energy, and every fucking thought and effort that you possibly have in your heart to becoming what it is you want to be. Because nothing great comes from a position of comfort. Everything worthwhile, everything that is great comes from being in a position of uncomfortable. Nothing worthwhile is easy to get. Everything's going to make you uncomfortable. Get used to it. If you can get used to being uncomfortable, your limits are non-existent.
Life is not easy at all. There's going to be challenges. You're going to get beat down. That's the way life is.
You sort of put a mask on your face and you go home and lay in your bed when no one's looking at you, when you don't have to impress anybody and you're yourself. And fear comes in. Maybe you don't know for sure what's going to be happening in the future and it scares you. Just that fear paralyzes you. And I just want to ask you today, do you think you have hope?
At some point, everything's going to go south on you. Everything's going to go south and you're going to say, this is it. This is how I end. Now you can either accept that or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just begin. You do the math, you solve one problem, and you solve the next one.
And it doesn't matter how you get knocked down in life. That's gonna happen. All that matters is that you gotta get up.
You have to get up.
What am
whatever experience you're having right now, it has not come to stay. It has come to pass. Sometimes you have to just back up and go within yourself and pray and meditate and recharge your batteries. Go away, clear your head, and then come back and look at it from a different vantage point. Don't operate while you're under the spell or the effect of what's going on. Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you. You don't have to force yourself or motivate yourself to think negatively, to be depressed, to beat yourself up over the head, to feel loaded with guilt. You don't have to make any effort to do it. Your mind is on automatic. It will do that by itself. But if you want to begin to move into your own personal greatness, you've got to be willing to go against the tide. You've got to be willing to harness your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm coming back. You got to know what you want. Not what you got. I don't know. Everybody wants it. But the only outcome is everybody don't get it. And the crazy thing is, if you want it, you can get it. It's not like somebody stopped you on the gun and told you you can't get it. It's a matter of will. It's a matter of hard work. It's a matter of sacrifice. It's a matter of dedication. It's a matter of commitment. It's not the genetic code, the potential. It's a guy who's going to get knocked down finally just before you stand up. A person who cares to see it through. The never say die attitude. We know the battle ahead. We know the journey is going to be tough. We know we're going to be tough. We know it's going to be some discomfort. We know we're going to die. We know you're going to. We know that's going to happen. All of that. So let's make the time all the battle that we're going to be victorious. Try to get up. Try to keep going. Don't try to quit. You already get pain. You already hurt. Get you over. At the end of the day, it's success. It's not going to stop because you feel a little pain. I won't give up. And then if you say you keep plowing forward, you say yourself, I won't give up. There's no guarantee that the time is not down on their luck taking you to come back. Who can guarantee that you can't make, that you can't have your dream? Who can guarantee that you can't do what you want to do? No one can predict that. You don't know the possibilities out in your life.
If you want to go through all the battling you gotta go through to get to where you want to get, who's got the right to stop you? Just make the decision you got. It ain't always when you say no. Let the friends make the view. You want to be, do what you want to do.
All we need to do is look up and we get ready to do our best to find a fair. I don't care who's saying it. I don't care what you want to do. If you do not care, you do what you can. As long as you win, you still win. As long as you alive, you still win. As long as there's breath in your nostrils, you still win. You still can win. Like we showed up.
If you've been an underdog in life, if you've been an underdog financially, I'm talking to that person who grew up without a father. I'm talking to that person who grew up without a mother. I'm talking to that person who grew up with that person who maybe if you did grew up with a little bit of handouts, but maybe you were misunderstood and you were overlooked and you were undervalued and you were mishandled and misguided. You gotta get tired of being broke. When you get tired of being coined the loser, being coined not enough, being overlooked, being undervalued and underpaid, a playing field and says, okay, I've been in this place of pain my whole life. I've gone without for so long. This is the day you make up in your mind where I will take the throne. I'm talking with pain. I'm talking to the person that knows what it's like to come from nothing. And so you literally have nothing to lose. And the only thing that's in your hand is a dream. The only thing that's in your hand is have what it takes to get to the top of that hill. Because I am not the wolf on the hill. I am the wolf climbing the hill. I have nothing to lose.
Overlooked, undervalued, misguided, betrayed. Somebody was really dishonored, disrespected. Somebody was lost. Behind the shield and trying to achieve your dreams. Yes, are very dangerous. And the dangerous way in the world is somebody who's going to swerve and play by the rules that come for blood. They are coming for blood.
It's not your fortress. Your story is your fuel. Tell me I'm not good enough. Tell me I'm not strong enough. Tell me I'm okay. You have just awakened the lion in me. You don't have what it takes to make the investments. They say you don't have what it takes to lose the weight. They say you don't have what it takes to everybody has been coming out. Everybody has been doubted. Doubt and fear. You know the person that turns that if you came from a place where you had nothing, everything that you need.
Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Okay, everybody wants a piece of the pie in any facet of life, in every arena you walk in. There's pie, and the thing is that that pie doesn't get any bigger. The pie never gets any bigger. It's the disciplined, desperate, dangerous mentality of an individual that says, "I'ma push whatever I gotta push out of my way to get my piece of the pie." Those are the people that get the pie. If the pie doesn't get any bigger and the pie does not pursue you, you have to go after it. So whatever it is that you're going after, whatever it is you feel as though you've been destined to do, are you willing to push whatever out of your way to get your piece of the pie? That's what it is.
9 times out of 10, the underdog always comes out with the win because the underdog was more hungry. The wolf that is on the hill is never as hungry as the wolf that is climbing the hill. The underdog is still trying to prove himself. The underdog is still trying to tell the world, I can do this. And the underdog is an individual who refuses to live in the dark.
To every person in this room who's had a struggle, who's had some pains, who's had some tests, who's got some creative ideas.
I can get through this. I will get through this. I must get through this. The days you're not plugged in are the days you don't get 120. Success. You're done when nobody else in your family is done without your children. What have you eaten that got you satisfied? What have you done? What have you accomplished that got you so full? I'm content that this is going to change my life. I'm change this world. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And that's you. You feel me? Just say I can. Go on one time. I will get up.
Any animal in the animal kingdom, I would tell you this, that the lion is king because the lion is hungry. The elephant is bigger than the lion. And the king is faster than the lion. But nobody is more hungry than the lion. Go ahead, say athlete, actor, musician, philanthropist, it doesn't matter. Ask anybody who's a champion. The difference between them and their opponent is how they're hungry for it. Talking more from my heart in this moment, my greatest piece of advice is to protect your hunger.
I'm gonna put some context into it. I'm gonna put some context. I said my mother got a hold 8 years ago. The cancer exercise my whole body. Before you go home, spend time with your family. And people was like, that's it for her. She said, not it. They said, give me the number for you. The doctor said she don't care about a doctor. I got to see my grandson. I got to see my granddaughter graduate. She's very kids. I got to see my granddaughter graduate from high school. And she graduates in June. She said, after that, but up until then, I ain't going nowhere. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? And what we're saying to each other is, I can get through this. I will get through this. I must get through this. So I just need you to think about 3 people in your family that you love. 3 people. 3 people that you love. 3 people. You got them? They there? You got them? This is what I need you to do for me. Because some of you have a hard time staying motivated for a straight 100 days. So what I need you to do for me is I need you to think about those people every day when you're doing what you do. Do you have some days when you just want to hit the snooze button? Raise your hand for me. You want to hit the snooze button. Right? So watch this. This is what has to happen. That person that you think about has to be louder than the snooze button. So when you think about Granny, you gotta think about, do I hit the snooze button or do I get up and make it happen for Granny? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Who are you doing this for? So the days you don't feel like getting up, just think about this. Somebody tell me in this room, when you think about your siblings, when you think about mom and dad and grandma, when you think about your uncle and aunts, when you think about those coaches, those people who've been there for you, just raise your hand and you say, E.T., sleep is better than that. Just raise your hand and tell me, anybody in the room, sleep is better than them, E? Raise your hand, somebody tell me, E.T., you don't get it, you don't know how hard it is, E? I probably don't. I just lived in a abandoned building.
care if you gotta listen to me 1,000 times. I need you to get crystal clear about your future. Because the only reason why you are here, the only reason why you're alive is because you have work to do. And you gotta figure out, why on earth are you here? What is your destiny? What is the dream that God has given you? You gotta have like a shark mentality, because if a shark swims backward, it dies. A shark can only move forward. And so I need you, every single day you wake up, to smell blood and go after that dream. When you are hungry, you are creative. When you are hungry, you are innovative. When you are hungry, when you are no longer full, when you are no longer satisfied with where you are and you raise your standards, it is only then that you can have your future. If you can stay hungry, you can get the resources. If you can stay hungry, you can get the strategy. If you can stay hungry, the ideas don't come. If you can stay hungry, the connections will be aligned. If you can stay hungry. The problem with many of you is that you got fooled. You got complacent. You got lazy. Somewhere along the line, you lost your enthusiasm, your optimism. You lost your hunger. I'm never full. I'm never full. You gotta get hungry. Eliminate all distractions. Eliminate all distractions. So you gotta have a goal. You gotta have a dream. You gotta get hungry. And then you gotta get real disciplined. Because motivation will get you going. Speech will get you going. But discipline is going to give you the power to stick to whatever that goal is. I will. I must.